Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back on CRN after a radio timeout. It is 48.6 seconds remaining in the third. Comets 55, Trojans 31. Comets are 9-3 on the year. They're the host squad of the Trojans that are on the road at 1-12. This is also the opening round in the conference play for the Greater News 3A Conference for both teams. Trojans again are 1-12. 9-3 for the Comets, and the Trojans will bring the ball back in play after they do a little floor cleanup. Saying the floor is a little bit slippery. .6 seconds left to go in the opening period, or in the second half, third period. As it is McDonald with the ball. McDonald sets it up, gets it back to Toller, and a steal by Asia Todd. Here comes Asia Todd on the basket. She'll try to make it again. She gets her own rebound. No! Takeaway by Toller for the Trojans. On the rebound, 25 seconds. Under pressure, Stepnowski and Stater. Steal by Asia Todd! Todd under the basket. She'll make it! Asia Todd! Second free throw, layup. Everything else she's made in the second half have been free throws. Now she steals, take away, whistle, and a foul is going to be against Watkins, it looks like. Foul on number 11. Foul on Alexa Watkins for the Comets. The guard shooting forward sophomore, 5'10". And this will bring to the line number 12. The guard shooting guard freshman for the Trojans of Kennedy Bird. And she nails her first shot. Coming into the game, Princess Richardson for the Comets. Alexa Watkins will sit down and take a rest. 6.1 seconds left to go in the third period. Comet cheerleaders hyping up the crowd here in C-Town. Bounces off the rim, no good. Trying to fight for it back, jump ball, Trojans ball. It is a jump ball, and the Trojans will have possession. Four seconds left to go in the third. Whistle and a foul. Foul on number 4. Aaliyah Sanders, that's her first foul of the game. They're going to give the ball back to the Trojans. And there's the whistle. That's the third attempt made by Maddie Willis to try to put something in on a layup-wise for the Trojans, but by the time the horn blew, that sets it up. 8 minutes remain. Hey, as we're about 8 minutes away to 8 o'clock, it is a great matchup in the Greater News 3A. The Trojans came back up the ladder in the third period, but they're still down by almost 20-plus points, as it's right now going to the top of the fourth period. It is in the final period of action for regulation. Comets 57, Trojans 32. 57-32. Final period of play in the first conference game of the year. We got it for you in a moment. This is Comets basketball on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Ball goes in the stands. It's like a golf match. Somebody forgot to yell 4 on the South Johnston side. That's all I know. Is it? We're ready for the fourth period. We got a traveling call. Travel call on 32 of Kaylee Creech. After we had that Happy Gilmore moment. Set to go. It is loud and electric in C-Town here at Jeff Adams Gymnasium. Layup's good by Asia Todd. 28 points. 8 steals. 5 rebounds for Asia Todd, the Liberty commit. And in addition to that, she was the Tom Suter WREL Extra Effort Award winner of the week. Bouncing off the leg of one of the players of South. Give it back to Clayton. Nope, it's going to be against Clayton. Going to give the ball back to South. Putting it back in bounds, going to be Kaylee Creech. For 3, bouncing off the rim, nobody there. Takeaway by Paige Toller. Here comes Asia Todd. Under the basket, they crash. It looked like a demolition derby. They about got scattered, smothered, and covered under the rim. Number 20, a Paige Toller with a foul on the Trojans. That's her third. Paige Toller's third foul for Toller of the Trojans. Asia Todd nails another free throw. Trojans trying to psych around. Here comes also Mackenzie Henninger. She'll come in the game and nails both free throws. That's 30 points in the game for Asia Todd. 30 points, 8 rebounds, 5 steals for the Liberty commit of Asia Todd. This senior having a phenomenal game. If I'm remembering correctly, this is her highest point game of the season so far for Asia Todd. I want to say it is. (61-32). Todd with a steal! No one's there, and she nails it. Another layup for Asia Todd. Comets running away with this thing here. We got a timeout. It's getting loud in Clayton.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Welcome back after the radio timeout. It is 63-32, a 29-point lead the Comets have over the South Johnston Trojans. Putting it back in bounds is going to be the Trojans. Number 33, Creech back to Lee. Lee gives it back to Creech. Creech with the ball. Top of the key, looking inside the paint, looking for McDonald. McDonald sets it up, gives it under the basket to 31 of Lee. Lee's no one there. 33 of Lee. Yes, it is. Then gives it back to Jernigan. Jernigan's out of the basket. Sets it up. Gives it back to Jernigan again. Jernigan under pressure by Watkins. Almost still away by Todd. Todd sets it up. Gives it back to Jernigan again. Jernigan back inside to Creech. Bouncing off the rim. No one there. Jada Scott, the captain for the Comets, gets it. Whistle. Last touch by South. It's Comets ball. Out of bounds on the Trojans. Comets will have the ball. They'll bring it back in play. 6:16 in regulation in the fourth period. The men's action's coming up here next. We got it for you on CRN, the Community Radio Network. 63-32. Comets again for the women are 9-3 on the year. This is going to bring 34 to the line of Jada Scott. She'll miss her first free throw. Number 22 of Tommy Butts is in the game for the Trojans. Tommy Butts, center power forward for the Trojans in the game. Also number 24, Jenna Brown back in the game. As 32 of Kaylee Creech will take a rest. 6:16 in the remaining period of play. Jada Scott will make her second shot. It's good. Oh, the way back up court was the Trojans. 31, Jernigan back inside the 23 of McDonald. McDonald under pressure by Washington. Two-man pressure, and they're going to call a timeout. Foul on number 24 of Jenna Brown. Back inbounds will be the Comets' ball. Watkins puts it inbound to Washington. 6 minutes in regulation remain. C-Town on a Friday night. Opening conference basketball. Oh, Asia Todd to the basket, whistle and a foul. Foul on number 33 of Nikki Lee for the Trojans. That's going to be her third. Third foul on Nikki Lee for the Trojans, 64-32. And this is going to bring Asia Todd to the line, and she'll shoot two. First basket is up and good. Actually, it was 1-1. So the basket was good. They actually gave it to Asia Todd. So that was a three-point shot, right? Yes. Basket was good, even though there was a foul. They called it two, and then they gave the foul shot to Asia Todd. So it is 66-32. Bird, Lee, under the basket, sets it up. Number 22, that's Butts. Tommy Butts, I think it was, for the two-point shot. Asia Todd for another 2 points. As Tommy Butts for the Trojans made a basket, or had a layup. 68-34. They are leading half and half. 68-34. Still by Todd. Another two. My goodness. This girl is on fire. That is lyrics to a song. That is lyrics to what's happening on the court with the Liberty commit. Senior of Asia Todd. The guard forward senior of 5'10". She is on fire tonight in C-Town. Watkins with a steal. Gets it to Washington. Washington on her own. Open. Good. Ciasia Washington. And a full timeout on the court by the Trojans. 72-34. The Comets are looking to go 1-0 in the conference out of the gate. We got a timeout. This is Comets basketball on CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship.
Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
38 points for the young lady of Asia Todd. Trojans bring it back inbounds. 4:40 in regulation in the fourth. Men's actions coming up next. You're going to hear it on CRN. McDonald back to Bird. Back to Lee. Under the basket. Looking in and no one's home. Last touch by Clayton. Give the ball back to South. Back in play, number 24, Jenna Brown. Oh, for three, no one's there. Rebound, back to Clayton. Here comes Asia Todd. Asia Todd up court. The assist to Washington. What a takeaway by Nikki Lee. She pounded that rock to the ground and said, no way, Jose. This ain't going to the basket, no way. And she made it stick. So South with the ball now. McDonald sets it up inside to Brown. Brown goes back in for three. Off the rim, number 22 of Butts. It's off the back.